Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, what did the chat vote for? Bullish, bearish, or neutral? 71% bullish. Whoa. Yeah. We killed it on the longs yesterday. We'll see if I find any longs. It does indeed look like Nasdaq's going for these equal highs, you know? And then the question is if I'm going to find another trade. I mean, I did end up swinging some long, actually, on my options account, which was nice, but yeah, I don't know about day trading this. We'll see what happens, how we react to this area. I would love us to sweep pre-market low and then go up higher. But we could just start rallying. So let's see. This is the open. Nice little open so far. Very strong there. Let's see. First 20 seconds were pretty nice. Where'd my drink go? Yeah. Yesterday I had some OJ. Today I'm back to my electrolytes. But the OJ was good. How's everyone doing? How was your day yesterday? Most people were bullish yesterday, so I hope most chat made money. Oops. Alright, so that's first candle's like a bit of a wick from that pre-market high. Pre-market low is not swept yet, so just watching that first, I suppose. Not really a strong follow through there at those highs, so I'm anticipating this to get swept. If we don't take this high this morning, then I will anticipate it for like tomorrow or the day after, especially since today might be a little slower. We have FOMC in the afternoon minutes, and it's just FOMC minutes. It's not the same thing as FOMC rate announcement, okay? So it could be a slow kind of day. How much should we, what's the ATR and NQ? I forgot to look at that one. Ugh, we went down again. 375. Interesting. Hmm. 375, and we only moved about 129. We still have to here. It would be totally reasonable, 157. So let's watch this. How's everyone doing? La la la. Let's get down to business to defeat the market makers. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? Who loves Mulan? I love Mulan. You can bet before we're through, Mr. I'll make a man out of you. Never gonna catch my breath, say goodbye to those who knew me. Boy, was I a fool in school for a cutting gem. Yeah, kind of just looking back and forth here in the morning. Kind of disappointing. Those guys got us scared to death. Hope he doesn't see right through me. Boy, I really wish that I knew how to swim. Alright, there I finished that verse. I didn't even watch Mulan in such a long time, but that's such a good show. That's such a good movie. Got us scared to death. Be a man, you must be swift as a coursing river. With all the strength of a great typhoon, be a man. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Kind of a slow back and forth. Boring. Maybe I'll start perking up after I said that. La 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 la. There's not even a first presented FEG right now. It's already been 5 minutes. What's the bias? Most people are bullish. I'm also bullish, but we'll see. Yeah, all these people know the song. So ES, this is definitely buy side. BSL. Okay. Yeah. We didn't sweep any pre-market low yet. See how this 15-minute closes. So far, it's very much just chugging along to the upside. It's above the 8:30 and 9:30 open. Coming back up here, we'll see what happens at this high, pre-market high, I suppose. Might not end up finding a long up to here because no manipulation. I mean, not that I'm even looking for manipulation, but even just this, there's no energy here. There's no displacements here. So maybe I'll look up, I always like to mark out 950 to sort of just get my eyes acclimated to the potential. Yesterday, my trade was during the 950 macro, by the way. Kind of gave me, I think there was already a 1 minute shift, so that made me okay to take it. 950 macros, like some more confluence. I held through that 10 a.m. orange folder news, and I was fine with that. It's just orange folder. I was willing to take that risk. Plus, I'd adjusted my risk a bit. So it was nice to finally be on the right side of some news, you know. Yes, let's mark out those pre-market highs. It's funny, I have pre-market low, but not pre-market high there. Okay, ES just swept pre-market high. 71% of the chat is bullish. Time is racing toward us till the Huns arrive. Heed my every order. Might survive. So what do you guys? We have Nvidia earnings later. This is quite the small range here since the open, right? It's like maybe 30 points, 44 points. Okay, it's pretty small. What does the RTH look like, by the way? There's no gap. On ES, at least. On NQ, we have a gap up that was being held. Okay. Close to the open. Came back into 50% of that. Yeah, I don't really like how this grind up's going, you know? It's just doesn't provide me an entry. Can't be buying here like this, so I'll just watch this pass me by, most likely. Okay, we just smashed those equal highs on NASDAQ. It's nice to see. Let's see. ES has a ways to go until last week's high. So I need to see what NASDAQ's going to be doing here. We're going to consolidate near this. So I'll look at this. Honestly, I'm going to put kind of a good amount of weight on this one because this looks like it's going to be the first presented fair value gap of the day. We're going to hold within this. And then we can go for higher. Yes, going to go for higher. We're going to disrespect this and just go for back inside the range, or NDS not reach its SPY side. And then that might be a start of a reversal. Yeah, those are two different options there. So let's find out. So I just took off some, like I said, that I did swing some longs there from yesterday, but couldn't find any trades so far, day trade for this morning. Mark out that on ES as well. ES hasn't even hit like hourly buy side, right? That's what I had marked out. An hourly buy side. Holding the top half so far on NASDAQ. Kind of weirded out. Is anyone else seeing this on their Ninja Trader? Is that the reversals happening? This is weird. My charts aren't showing the same thing. It's weird. On NASDAQ. Huh? Is anyone else seeing that? Weird. I'm gonna try to reload that, maybe. Okay, it's better. Oh, no, it's not. I'm gonna restart that. So far on TradingView, it's holding the upper half of that. So it's actually looking for pretty good. This is just a gap up that I marked out. All right, 1 second while we... Mm. Yeah, it's very odd to me. You hear? Okay, now it's better. Now it's fixed. All right. I think. Yeah. So we just swept that. Start or holding that first presented FEG. We just close back below it. So we'll see what ends up happening here. This could be just either consolidation or reversal. I'm gonna wait until 9:50. Took out last previous weekly high. For me to think to start shorting, I'd need to see some more obvious downside. I don't really want to be shorting too early. I want us to get back below these lows, at least. Very odd to me. I'm like weirded out a bit, but by it's not completely matching up my two data sources. So weirded out right now. Oh, this is like delayed. A couple minutes. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Let's see nice displacements here. These lows would be good. Is this happening? Castilla, can you tell me, send screenshots? Is this happening to anyone else in the chat where their data's on NinjaTrader is a little bit off? I'm just a little confused there. Totally different. This is what I'm really confused about at the moment. Look, like, this is totally not what's happening. Like, that's really weird. Unless we travel in the future right now. If this actually ends up is maybe my Ninja Trader faster, then that's incredibly slow, and I don't know. I guess I'll find out. Let's put on bar timer, actually, indicators. Bar timer. That would be helpful. 20 seconds left. Yeah, it's both saying 20 seconds left in that minute. So. Where are people staying, Castillo? The instrument again worked for me, someone said. Okay, yeah, that sometimes actually, maybe I have to switch from this one. We have to switch to like CL and back. Or like make a new chart. Try it again. I logged out and logged back in already. No, that didn't help. Try again then. Well, we did break this low with a nice displacement actually. On a 5-minute, we took weekly high, filled that RTH gap, displace. What's this? Is it both of them? This is a 3-minute on NQ. This is now 5-minute. Close below. We'll see how this next 5-minute closes, I think. So then this 15-minute will kind of tell us if it's showing more distribution to the downside. I like this 15-minute to close below the previous, at least the open here. Okay. One sec. Okay, I think that might work now. It's working. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think we're all aligned now. Yay. Okay, that was that's always stressful. But I think we're aligned now. Let's see. Yeah, it looks the same. We're aligned. So what do? We reached up into like a 3-minute fair value gap. We reached back into 930. We rejected there on NASDAQ. Right now it's 956. Yeah, we had that reversal at that high essentially. I'll see if I find something. I'm out of all my longs, like, so. See on this 515. Yeah, you got a divergence at the high there for ES. Probably gonna end up going back into this area then. Nice little 15-minute there, closing strongly. Okay, it's a matter of whether I'm gonna find a trade here. So let's see here. Let's see. 15-minute about to close. The 5-minute fair value gap here, along with a breaker. Bearish breaker is here. The order block too, so I'd want to see, so far it did close below that and it came back, retested on that 5, that breaker block. So let's see, this 15 is closing pretty nicely. Yeah, pretty nice there. Let me see if I find a trade to that sell side. Could come back again into that area, by the way. So that's why I'm kind of waiting, because it didn't displace here and make another low. So I'm looking to see if it's going to retrace into here and into 50% of this range or so. And then have a, I'd rather that happen actually. Or if there's continuation, I want to see some more 1-minute fair value gaps to the downside. Let me just make sure all these, 2-minute actually showing one. I just don't feel comfortable with putting a stop anywhere here. Shorting here and putting a stop, it would be shorting at a discount. My stop would have to be like 50% of this. 2% of this. be like a 50-point stop. So this could stay intact. I mean, it can come back up. I mean, I suppose. Let's see. Let me think about that. 2 minute on ES. I mean, I'll find out here if this is going to be a low resistance liquidity run if it breaks the next swing low, right? With keeping this intact. Kind of 1. 10 AM candles there. Yeah, it could retrace back to here again. I'll monitor it. So far rejecting, so rejecting that order block on the 2. And rejecting pre-market low again. So if we do displacing, I'll probably end up trying a short if it gives me an entry. Yeah, because fractally, then that 15-minute candle then retraced to where it needed to, and it's going to expand there. It'll do it pretty quick, so we'll see. ES. Around midnight open. Hovering above it. So right now I'm basically waiting to see if it's going to take out this high and then have a shift back lower, and then I'll go short it, or if it's going to take out this low with a displacement, then I'll short it. Right now in the middle here, I'm okay with not putting it because I don't feel comfortable putting a stop here personally, so because it can come back into this breaker again, especially they left this 5-minute fair value gap. Yeah. We'll see. I do like that it's like kind of rejecting that pre-market low though, so. And ES too. Let's watch. Maybe I'll even end up shorting ES because it is the weaker one, you know? What's the heat map look like today? Huh? Is it really like this? Is it really this flat? I guess so, because ES is flat on the day and NASDAQ is, so pretty flat on the day. It's all gray. That means we're pretty flat. Nothing's really green or red. Okay. It makes me even want to be even more patient here. So, let's see. I'm going to mark that out on ES as well. I'm fine with it displacing a downside, then I'd find some short, but right now we're kind of dilly-dallying. Kind of slow. Let me have a energy bite. Look at this little energy bite I have. It's like oatmeal. While I wait. Rolled oats, whey protein, peanut butter, chocolate chips, chia seeds, and honey. Not processed. This is like I bought from a local company. Yeah, kind of nice for ES to give out here near this midnight open. Did not. Kind of odd. I mean, yeah, that might not even, like, now it's kind of just 50-50. Like, are we gonna, if it starts really expanding to the upside, then ES could just now catch up to here too. So, I mean, I really need to see what's going to go on at this high next. So odd. Come on, ES, like, can you break down better? Very odd. Well, it's not that odd, but it's just slow. It's slow. It's very slow. We're in a tight range here. You know, I would think that if it was reversing, it would be faster. Range on NQ in the first 40 minutes of the day is 118 points. Okay, that's what we've been seeing. ES tapping new low of day. Again. Made an equal low there, actually. So, not much for me to do there, because I'm literally looking for displacement there. It's not happening. Not. Pretty slow. Have you guys taken a trade yet? I haven't taken one. I mean, congrats if you just if you took like this inversion at the highs. I said that this is what I was like putting a lot of interest in. We inverted this, and then it ended up going for here. That's a decent trade if you're looking for like an inversion trade at extremes. I personally didn't so love it because the ES had more upside, and also at that time I was having some broker issues. That would have been actually, you have to wait until that gets inverted, so it's actually here. Like a 1R to pre-market low, or not even. No, you would put your stop probably here. That's what I would do probably. So, it's not even, that's why I don't really partake in those kinds of trades too much. 1.2R, it's decent. Decent, but typically I'll go for like a 2.5. This is weird. This next 15-minute candle, can we like start seeing some more downside here? Let's see. Feel a lot better then. Is it listening to me? Huh. Don't wick. Don't do that. Don't do this. I said, don't do that, bro. This is so odd. Yeah, there's no fair value gap either here. Oh, funny. This is the next 15-minute candle, right? It's the ending of this one. I think you never even reach low, did. Again, this is pretty slow here. We're just down 0.07%, up 0.04% NASDAQ. FOMC minutes later. I don't love that this is like so flat on the day. Everything's gray, meaning it's between like negative 0.5 and positive 0.5% on the day for the heat map. Yeah. Only thing I see is a tiny volume imbalance, but I don't really want to do that. Just shows me that it's thinly traded. There's very low volume today, essentially. There's not a lot of participants in the market the way that we're moving lower, right? Like, it should have... Today we had that first initial move, and like, it should have had more follow-through if we're going to have a nice environment today. So, let's see. Really not in a rush today. Yes, even is rejecting midnight open. I wanted it to displace below that midnight open and the new low of day. Like, all we got was a tiny volume. It's rejecting that, though, to be fair. See this one. Rejecting. All in all, it's like following, it's keeping those swing highs intact, you know? Maybe now. See, it needs to make that fair value gap though. Needs to keep that open. What time is it? 10:17. So I'll probably end up, if it gets up here, trying to short. Such a small stop out, so I might as well. I'm in it. Oh, we'll see if I get stopped out or not. If I'm in this. My take profit is, so I did this. 28. A little scary. It's retesting this midnight open. Stop is this high. I put one tick above it, but 2.3R. It's been respecting every swing high. So I'm looking for that sell side at 1850. Let me move that better because I'm doing ES. Bum, bum, bum. Starting to work towards my favorite. We'll see. Need NQ to start dying too. It'd be good. Definitely a slower grind lower, but like this is following suit, so. Once Nasdaq hits this sell side, I'll probably end up taking a partial. Gotta be careful. But it's respecting. Nice. Nice little flush there. Definitely move my stop up. Probably should follow through now to the downside, right? This is the 15-minute. There's how much time left? 15. 7 minutes. Yeah. My stop's like the top of this 15-minute candle, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, so. Moved my stop. Now I'm really only risking 2.75. Also, yeah, I came back into here. It's kind of funny. Again, it wicked that area. I don't love that we didn't make another fair value gap there. But anyway, my stop's at this high now. What we made on the 15-minute. Like, it's one tick above. Yeah, new low day on NQ. We're following, we're respecting all these swing highs, so just slowly dropping lower. The retracements aren't like comfortable. This could still not work out, but I'm happy with like it's just a small risk, such a tiny risk. Again, it came into this, it was just crazy. My stop's one tick above, so it came one tick below my stop. I could still get stopped really quick, so let's see. Where are we at? I want to zoom in more. Okay, I got stopped there, it's fine. Such a tiny stop out. No, pretty easy. Alright, let's see here what ends up happening. I wanted us to follow through down expansion here, but this came back up to make a new little 15-minute on this candle, so I don't love because we took the previous 15-minute low. I'd want to see more expansion, so yeah, let's see. I'm down like 0.5R, 0.6R or something. I don't know, it's pretty slow for the downside. Back above midnight open on ES. I'm definitely not looking for like upside at the moment. It might be the start of a reversal back to the upside, but I need more follow through. Otherwise, we could just kind of consolidate. So right now, let's see. Go back to looking both of them side by side equally. Swept the previous 15-minute low. It's a 1 minute shift to the upside on ES for those that are bullish, but again, I don't like the divergence. I'm more bearish still. It'd be fine to try to rejoin if something were to represent itself. It's funny, NQ did not take that out. So annoying. Not in again, but I'm debating it really. Just can't. I kind of can't I can't justify getting in here. Honestly, kind of like the same type of vibe, same type of trade. We just slept a little bit on the 1 minute. That's why it's kind of like that's why I'm looking at, or the 5 minute. It's calling me right now. No. Okay. It'll be kind of shit if we end up reaching here and NQ didn't take out a previous swing high. But I'm just waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for a better retracement or another better manipulation. Certainly no reversal. Hourly's gonna close in 30 minutes. I'd rather wait for like the 1050 macro at that point. Because I can retrace more. Yeah. Because I just don't love this move lower right now. It was looking pretty nice here, this drop lower. Then I wanted it to drop more, so that's why I moved my stop up. But whatever. It's totally fine. It took like a negative 2.75 point loss on an ES. I'm not trying to go back again at the moment. I'd rather have some sort of, I don't know, better indication. Go low on ES right now. Yeah, I'd rather it take out this high again, and then I might end up joining to the downside if it reconfirms. Otherwise, I'm kind of just looking at these 15-minute. I would have wanted it to drop faster. Or the hourly, like this could end up wicking. Little 15-minute fair value gap on NQ over here, actually. Tiny one. Kind of wild. I mean, congrats if you shorted here and you're still holding. It's been a very slow push lower. ES just made a new low of the day, NQ didn't. The slow grind down. I tried to join it, but it's funny how I got stopped here. I'm kind of just waiting for a better manipulation. This is 1050 macro. I'd rather wait. If I don't get it. Whatever. This is the hourly. We were like down 0.2 or something. We're down 0.15% on ES. We're down 0.03 on NASDAQ. It's probably it's just filled. Let's see. No, I want to see a NASDAQ RTH. Okay, it filled the RTH. Dropped a bit lower from there. Not really displaced. Not my favorite structure, but it's like okay. Dripping. Even if I was still in this trade, it would be like kind of torturous. I would be up like 2 points and it would be back and forth. Another new low of day for ES. NQ not even there yet. So I'll see if it ends up going for my sell side target without me. It's fine if it does. Be another day in the office. It'd be kind of annoying, but it's fine. NQ finally broke below the night open. Interesting. I might enter on NASDAQ. Let you know. Alright, I'm trying NASDAQ's shorts. And this doesn't work out, then whatever. But this is like a nice 2.25R. Kind of like a catch up. Once ES hits that sell side, though, I'll probably end up taking a, it's only 16 points, so I can, there, I'm in 3 minis. My personal account. Ends up stopping me out, but I'm done for the day, because then it's like, I'm wrong on how I'm figuring out my stops. $407. I like that it broke below midnight open. I'm definitely monitoring ES to see if it, once it takes this sell side, I might end up taking like, I'll probably put stop break even on this, or maybe take a partial. We'll see. It's a slow market, so I'm anticipating it to be slow and grindy. I could have stopped at the last swing high. We're definitely retracing a ton. Almost my stop. It's like freaking like 2 points away. That's comedic. All right, I got stopped out. I'm done. Fuck it. I tried to re-enter. That was so funny. It looked like it was about to drop real quick there, but oh well. Now you got that. Whatever it wants to do, dude, I don't care. Definitely not my day today, but whatever. How much have I done? Not bad. Oh, that's not bad at all. It took just 1,100 loss on that. All right. Ugh, bro. It looks so good for more expansion. All right, I guess it wants to not do it right now. I'm gonna wait until the 1050 macro. I'm getting that my last shot of the day if I find anything. No. What a sad ass dropped lower on NASDAQ. What the heck? I really don't care if it drops from here. I'm not gonna enter that. Wait until 1050. I have another bite of my energy bite. Funny move. Kind of like these equal highs on ES, previous 15-minute candle high. I don't know. I'm gonna see what 1050 macro, if it even gives us anything, because it's been trashy this freaking morning, this move down. I mean, continuations after this first move down. So, I'm definitely not rushing anything. Although it hasn't really, it's been falling it's been keeping that intact every time for every 15-minute candle so far for the day. See what 1050 does, you guys. I'm so tired of this bullshit already. I'm not getting into anything unless it looks good. Looks dicey, I'm not. Took like half a 0.5 hour loss and then a full hour. Like, it was kind of funny how quickly that happened. It was like 2 minutes, which is good, but I'd rather get stopped out quickly, but it's not fun when it kind of just goes back lower right after. NQ in that. Midnight open. That's why I tried to get in there, because it broke below it with a displacement. I don't even blame me there. So. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely weaker. We're at 1050. It's reaching. Yes, reaching for that sell side. Tapped it right now. I keep breaking back below that midnight open. Breaking this swing low here. Wicking it. Yes, made an equal low there. Didn't take it yet. Hey, ES at that sell side there. Took it. NQ note. Reached up into this little FEG there, rejecting there actually at the moment. It's like it's not looking that amazing. This structure is ugly. Especially ES just took that low. I would not want to try to go NQ for catch up in. This is the heat map. This is S&P So mostly that's red is finance. Okay, let's see. NQ here, pretty even on the day. Can't find anything good here. Back above midnight open for NASDAQ. ES took that sell side, so yeah, the question is ES going to break this low again? This is like previous day what I was looking for longs, so I was looking there. Yeah, just looking to see if we were okay. Kind of disappointing move lower. Like the hourly showed it, but I don't know. Definitely where I was entering on the 1 minute was not the way to do it, I guess. Well, on ES, I put my stop here, and then it stopped me out right there before it chugged lower. Not looking like we're getting any speed after 1050 either. We dropped there and we didn't do much since then. So yeah, we're gonna make another swing low. This is pretty shitty. I'm not gonna be trying to look for another short in this shit ass structure. It could easily just have this candle to the upside knocking me out again. Yeah, there's no displacement here. NQ can't even get to new low of day here. It's kind of frustrating to me because I had the right idea for the target, but the structure just didn't plan itself out for me to get a nice clean trade, so it's okay. I really can't deal. This is so ugly. It's so oh my god, it's so annoying to me actually. I just realized. That is so annoying. Huh. If I shorted ES in the same place where I shorted NQ, I would have been fine, actually. And if I put the same stop. That's so annoying. I put it here. Well, maybe I would have. I typically put like 1 tick above, though, or 2. This is high. Maybe I would have gotten ticked out. You never know, but this was an equal high. Nah, I wouldn't have gotten out then. But I guess I just, yeah, I didn't find that RR to be as good. Or I could have definitely tried to enter there or something. But that was the weaker asset, so maybe I should have just done that. That's just me journaling right now. Can't be too mad. Kind of annoying where I got stopped out for ES, I would, like, NQ did not make out a new high there. Swing high there. Right? Yeah. But it's, like, it's incredibly hard to read. This looks very barcodey, just slightly to the downside, so it's very difficult. Yeah, it's now 11 a.m. We made a new low of day on NQ, but not loving it. I don't know. There's nothing for me to do here, really. I don't think so. That hourly candle's over. Close below this on ES. I think NQ still follows suit to the downside, to be honest. It's just like, I can't figure out how it's going to be doing it. Rather, it might be an ugly way. Damn. This is just funny. Like, if you zoom out and you look at that, it's just like, okay, it's no wonder you can get slightly kind of frustrated with that. But I mean, I'm still watching this, but it's not giving what it needs to give. Well, let's see here. I'm guessing tomorrow might be better. I'm definitely not trying to overtrade this, like I've said. The next hourly candle started. 4 minutes into it. I'm kind of just watching if it's gonna take these swing highs and how it's gonna do that. Frustrating. If I had stuck with this, it would have taken, where did I enter? I entered like around, where did I enter this one? Here. That took 37 minutes, 35 minutes. It's a long time. Okay, here we are taking out those swing highs. With a displacement. Divergence at the lows. Let's see what this looks like. Is this going to end up holding up, or is it going to invert back to the downside? Let's see. The 2 minutes probably cleaner. Looks pretty good, and it looks like it's holding up. I'm waiting to see if it makes another swing high. Because I did say I need to look at NQ a little bit further up now. I still do think that NQ could get down to here. Yeah. If I were to go for longs, I would probably just shoot for this. The upside, like internal. So that makes the longs actually a lot more difficult. could literally like lose any kind of momentum here and just continue to chop. That's what I'm afraid of. That's why I'm not entering here. And plus, I'm still kind of bear bias here. Yeah, it's nice. That's nice. Maybe it does end up having a nice inversion to the downside. Maybe I then find a short. I don't know. I need to see. Wicking. This is like your breaker. That didn't really take out any liquidity, only this 1 minute. See on ES. Is there a 1 minute breaker here? It's not even holding up, so it's actually looking weaker than NQ. NQ actually inverted this. Yeah, the 2 minute. Yeah, I'd wait until 2 minute closes. Two minutes not closing there, so nah. Blah. It's too 50-50 for me. Okay. It just looks like to me it's going to consolidate. There's no nice clean displacement below a low. It didn't invert on this 2 minute, but it just took out a low and this lower one wicked off of that. I don't really love it. Like it could come back again up to the upside. So it's kind of frustrating to me right now. See here. Like the move lower is barely any FEGs there, so still wait. I'm just gonna wait. I mean, I'm giving this until like 11:30, but I might just not do anything. 1 minute left in this 15-minute candle, right? So if this like wicked and took this other one, rejected here, then the next one you would think that would go for this low. So within that, I have a decent amount of, I think, distance. I don't know. We'll see. See how this 15-minute fares. Yes, definitely looking way sadder. This 3-minute inverted. Finally. Kind of crazy though. We still didn't reach that sell side. Kind of do want to just put like 1 mini on there. It's very hard for me to do this though. But I don't want to miss it if it does end up doing this. Go the 15 here. 15 closed there. Got a pretty ugly close there. I'm not in it right now, but I'm just trying to think about my process. I did take out that buy side. It's 11:17. Did invert this to below midnight. The thing is, it never even made any sort of, and on this down move on the way down, it never gave us an FEG to work off of. So I can't take it yet. I'll just monitor it. It's fine. I can't take it right now. Like, Especially NQ is the stronger one. Ugh, and you guys made a new low. The SMT is enough for me to not do that. Get an SMT at that high though. I'm like still watching this. I'm like, why am I still watching this? This is like crappy. I'm just gonna give myself a headache. I'm just gonna give myself a headache. Once this kid takes this, I'll be really happy that I stopped myself from taking another trade there. And then I'll probably leave because it's this is funny. I think my stop outs were just kind of unfortunate. Like this was an unfortunate one here. I moved my stop down. Stopped out by like a couple ticks. Whatever. It'll be easier price action movements where I get paid in 10 minutes or less versus this is so crappy. Even from this trade idea, it took 35 minutes. It's a tough day, but it makes sense because it's a smaller range. We have FOMC minutes later, but we have way more larger news tomorrow and Friday. So I'd be more aggressive tomorrow and Friday than today. 140 points from the New York session range, entire range. It's very small. It's like a third of the average daily range. I'm just watching this as I'm happy as I filtered out that trade, and I'm gonna be happy if this gets hit because I stopped my compulsion there. All right. Yeah, that move down was very anticlimactic. Okay, I'm happy now. All right, I'm happy there. Whatever, down 1.5 R. I'm literally gonna go golf for like an hour. The simulator. Close out my trading. Whatever. Today's not the day. Not a quick day. Not a day to be pressing the button too much. Tried it twice. Down 1.5 R in the day. It's whatever. So I'll see you back here tomorrow, where hopefully it's unemployment claims and better price action, right? And then Friday PCE will be hopefully even better. So, ciao. This morning was kind of blech, you know. We had a couple of good moves. But yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good luck and good trading, and don't be